I'm done. I'm done with the fake weight loss products, the fake bodies, the $200 Pilates classes. This crazy thing we call fitness influencers and diet culture is probably among one of the worst things that has happened to the beauty standards in the world that we currently live in. The fitness world has just turned into this weird, obsessive, crazed society that holds some of the most unreal beauty standards out there. The bar has literally been set to the most highest standard, making it impossible for any fitness goals that any normal person wants to achieve possible. Marketers and influencers scamming people of products and courses that really just don't do anything. And these gosh darn fitness influencers who think they can rule the world and get away with murder. Now, the biggest problem I'm seeing with these people, especially women, is these influencers are among the many groups that are aiding into the impossible modern day beauty standards. First of all, it's like they always have to be perfect in every single photo. Their body always appears to be snatched. And the biggest thing people don't realize is when you're posting online, how you pose will dictate how you come across in the photo. When you're flexing a certain way, angling your body to show or hide certain parts of your body, taking a picture in really good lighting will literally change how you look entirely. How someone looks online is not how they look in person. Pamela Reif is a fitness influencer with millions and millions of followers on Instagram. And when we go on her page, of course she has the most perfect and fit body. But when we look at the photos that aren't on her page and the photos of her living her regular life, we see that she doesn't look extremely toned and snatched 24/7. Because the thing is that none of us do. And as you can see, when she's not posing for a picture, she looks so much more human and natural. There was once this reality show called The Biggest Loser. People would come on this show and go through a rigorous process to lose as much weight as possible. And Jillian Michaels was one of the hosts and trainers on the show. Back in the day, she was one of the most well-known top fitness influencers out there. So of course, like every other influencer, she has like the ultimate perfect and snatched body. But then when we take a look at the photos where she isn't posing or she doesn't know she's being photographed, she obviously looks so much more different than she does on her social media pages. She looks more human and she looks perfectly fine. So I'm over here feeling insecure because I don't have the perfect flat stomach like these people I see online do, or have like the perfect rounded bottom just like everyone else does. And I will never look like these people online simply because it isn't real. And might I add that a lot of these influencers and celebrities have gotten tummy tucks and sculpting and have gone under the knife, and they don't disclose that. They have access to the top of the line products and surgeons. So of course they're gonna look better than everyone else. I think we're forgetting that literally every single person has a different shaped body. I'm so done with seeing all these videos that are like, oh, do this exercise and you'll get these abs. Do this exercise and you'll get this bottom. Do this exercise and you'll get a perfect bubble butt. Do this exercise and it'll slim your legs down just like that. First of all, everyone is genetically different. Literally, if everyone in the world did the exact same fitness regimen and workout, we would still physically look all different. Everyone has different genes. We store and carry things like fat in different areas of our body. We're not all going to have the exact same results. That's just not how it works. And that's not practical, and it's scientifically impossible. I remember when I was younger and like a teenager, I would spend all of my summers and all of my days just in general doing all these exercises and watching these YouTube videos, hoping and praying that I could have the body like they do. And I could never get those results I wanted. I could never look like those people. After 2 weeks, I still couldn't get the perfect snatch body that they advertise. Also, you can't just target one area to lose weight. Scientifically, if you drop weight, you will drop overall weight, not just in one place. So if I'm doing workouts for my core region around my stomach, yes, I will build muscle, but that's not going to guarantee that I'm going to have like this flat, perfect stomach. And it's not going to guarantee I'm going to lose all my weight in my stomach region. All that being said, you could do the exact same thing that these fitness influencers are advertising and still not get the body that they have. Most people don't even look like these fitness influencers. Like most people don't even look like Daisy Keech. She is known for her workout videos on YouTube, and sometimes I'll go on her Instagram and just be speechless. Like I think it's safe to say most people in the world just don't look like her and will never look like her. And that's fine. That's perfectly fine. And we shouldn't all want to look identical. These fitness influencers know the power of suggestion that they hold, and instead of using it for good, they use it to promote weird supplements and products to their fans just for a paycheck. I remember back in the day when all these celebrities and people who had a lot of followers on Instagram would promote these weird like teas that promise you to shed multiple pounds in 1 week and transform your whole body by just drinking tea. Waist trainers. Everyone promoted the waist trainers, promising a snatch, toned, skinny, hourglass figure. And the thing is, there is literally no health benefit to wearing a waist trainer, like at all. It's all for aesthetic purposes. And you have to spend multiple hours a day wearing the waist trainer to even see results. And you literally have to wear it for months on end. It's not just something you can wear for just 1 week and then get results. And might I add that these waist trainers are not comfortable. We're straining our body, constricting our body just to fit in to the beauty standards. It's so sad seeing what we as women fill our days with, what we waste our time, money, and energy on. Instead of these influencers using their platform to make a difference, they just add to the crap show that is this industry. The fitness and wellness industry is all about getting people to spend as much money as possible and overspend on things that they simply don't use just so the consumer can feel like they fit into the societal standard. The current trend these days are Pilates classes. Everyone wants to be a clean girl. Everyone wants to have like the perfect aesthetic look. They wear their cute workout set, have their little Stanley cup, have their green smoothies and their iced matcha lattes. And the thing is, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing all those things, but a lot of people are doing this because it is a trend. Like, I'm not saying Pilates itself is bad, but you can't deny it's a huge trend all over the internet. And the craziest thing that always baffles me is that in our culture, no matter how crazy or absurd something is, if it's trending, people will do it and people will buy it. People will spend $70, $80 for a Stanley cup when they can get a better version of that cup that's not a Stanley cup online, but because the Stanley cup is trending, then they buy it. So Hailey Bieber is a well-known influencer that has millions of followers on Instagram, and she has a smoothie at this marketplace called Irwan. So I'm like, okay, this is normal. Like, so many influencers and celebrities have partnered with different food companies to help sell some type of product or item and sell it. But the smoothie that she helped create is $18. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. I have literally never heard of an $18 smoothie. I mean, I understand that it is California because that's where the marketplace is, so everything's more expensive because people have more money and stuff like that, but that's insane. Imagine spending $18 just for a smoothie. I mean, just personally for me, no. And hold on, before people like run to the comments and say, well, it's made with all organic ingredients and la 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 la. Yes, I understand that. There are so many smoothie shops in the USA that have natural and organic fruits that they use, and their smoothies are not $18. So that's not an excuse either. Like, the most expensive I can see a smoothie being is like $8. And the Hailey Bieber smoothie is basically like double that. So I took a closer look at this marketplace that they're selling the smoothie at Irwan, and everything is overpriced. And when I say overpriced, I don't mean double the amount, because depending on where you live, I can see that, especially because, like I said, it is in California, so things are going to be more expensive, but it's like triple, quadrupled the amount. I found this girl on TikTok and she shows the prices of some of these items at Irwan. This whole pack of just regular carrots is $24 for some carrots. So I'm like, no way that carrots are this expensive. Like, am I missing something? So I went to Target on their online website, and I understand that Target's like a weird place to shop for produce, but I just was trying to find a store that most places had in the US. So for the carrots at Irwan, you get almost 3 pounds of carrots that are sliced for $24. But the thing is, at Target, you can get 5 pounds of carrots for about $5. So you can get more than double the amount of carrots at Target for literally like 4 times less at Irwan. $27 for a pack of cucumbers, a pack of mashed potatoes, $40. And you guys know, like, the reusable bags you can buy at the stores, they're usually like a couple of bucks. Yeah, the one at Irwan is $150. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Marketers are constantly like overpricing food and products that are in the health and wellness industry because people have this misconception that you have to spend an arm and a leg just to get a healthy product, and that's not true. Please stop believing everything the internet is telling you. If you would just take time to do your own research, you would realize that you're getting ripped off for so many things when it comes to the health and wellness industry and when it comes to these fitness influencers. You can live a healthy lifestyle on your own without overly draining your bank account. A lot of these fitness influencers don't don't have most people's best interest at heart. Not to mention that their bodies just aren't real. Everyone's bodies are different, and that's of course what makes us unique and human. So please just don't forget that. Thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. If you did like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Leave comments down below, and I will see you guys next week for my next video. Bye guys.